do this, I come from a dance background. I never stripped in a club, and I never danced in a club. And he, I said, I'm really apprehensive about this because, as a dancer, and I know that you danced your whole life too, that's the biggest taboo that, well, I want you to do this because I want there to be that artistic level, that there is going to be choreography and there's going to be a perspective from that, and it's not just going to be ass clapping as we were talking about earlier, that there, so that there'll be moments when whoever's down there doing the monologue and 4 people in the back, it may not be what would really be going on in a strip club, but it's going to be erotic and sexual, but decent. And on sections where there may be someone who's out doing whatever their monologue is, and the other 3 or 4, how many people there are, may be doing choreographed movement that's all the same, maybe all synchronized or whatever. But aside from that, places and times where you're doing just your own thing, I'd like everybody to have a little bit of a distinction in terms of whatever a little bit of their style or their sass or their attitude. That certainly will layer onto that too, but just even with the styles of movement, whether someone's really staccato or someone's all slinky, and someone who's maybe a little clumsy, but not necessarily in a bad way.
There won't be any lyrics. I'm not using any marketed music. It's all my music and mixing and beats and things like that I've put together. There will be some voiceover stuff of like women's voices moaning, kind of, and like the Enigma kind of style. Like if you've ever heard of Enigma. There isn't text. There isn't things being said, because for a music standpoint, the music is really only there to be what's helping you move, not taking away from how you're moving or from what you're saying. Now, it's very different. If we get to play this, you'll hear there's lots of different stuff. There's techno. I have some lounge stuff that's very like James Bond sounding. I have some things that are more like Motown sounding. So I am trying to keep that variety of styles of music in what I'm doing. If there's a song that you hear while we're doing exercises and stuff and you really go, oh, that's so cool, I really like that one, and you think that would reflect your character once we get any kind of a character, is feel free to say, that track we always warm up to, or this other one that's got this funny little thing at the beginning, just point it out to me and let me know, because I would like to, really develop the songs of the characters.
Try to do just like a body roll thing down, but keep going as far as you can. You can go all the way down. That's great. Let's play around. Yeah, very scary stuff. So I'm not asking you to climb up it or to lap your legs around it or anything, but I mean, if this is a good visual for you in some ways, think of the wall as the other side of a person, or just what we did is a lot for me today, so that's good, just to, again, to see everybody's comfort level. I mean, I know we went through all the choreography and stuff like that, but it's to see for each of you what is good and what needs extra encouragement.